Hello, everyone. This is Kristen Richmond, Volunteer Engagement Manager with 365 Health. This training video is to help you check and verify your medical volunteers qualifications. So I'm assuming you're already logged in. When you log in, you're gonna come to this screen. It's the front end of the website or where the general volunteers really interact with the volunteer site. So in order to see the volunteers that are signing up and see their qualifications, you need to get to the back end or your coordinator dashboard within the volunteer system. So up on top here, the black bar, mine says manager, but yours will say my 365 health site. So click my 365 health site and it will take you to the back end of the website and it will take you to a screen that looks a little like this. So from here, as a reminder, we're looking for qualifications for volunteers. So you might think that you would click into qualifications, but that's not actually true. You're actually going to click into responses. So click into responses. Here's where you're going to see all of your volunteers that are signing up. And I see all of them, but you should only see your health fair site here. So you're going to want to see, um, the users here. You can always change what you see in this table with the table filter over here. So if you say want to see their email, maybe their phone number, just as you're looking at the table, you can always choose those and have it pop up right in there. So the way you're going to look for a volunteer that has signed up for your health fair that's doing a medical position. So I'm gonna choose Hal here. He's a great example. So when you have a volunteer who signed up for a medical position, you just want to click into their profile. So click their name, it'll highlight itself in blue. So once you're into their profile, then what you're going to want to do is go to qualifications here. So this is a menu option for this volunteer. So for instance, you could look up, the volunteer positions that they're doing outside of your fair. I mean, you don't really have a need to do that, but just so you know, this is the choices within this person's profile. So I'm going to go over here to qualifications. And then I'm going to scroll down. So you see this person, they said, yes, they are a primary, they have a license. And he has said that he is an EMT paramedic. And so if you see this file link here, that means they've uploaded a PDF or a picture of their medical license or medical certification. If they need to upload it, if you don't see a file link here, you can reach out to them, ask them to either send it to you or they can upload it themselves. And I have a video in the Get Help section of this website that will help them upload their qualifications. It's super easy. They just go into this part of their profile, into the qualifications, and you don't see it now because this person's already uploaded it, but there would be a file upload button and they just upload it there. If you're seeing this, it means they did it. So you can click his file link. It's going to download. Ooh, gave us a little bit of trouble there, didn't it? Okay, so this is an example where it's not quite working. So if that happens to you, the second way you can do it is, again, either reaching out to the person. Ideally, that file, just looks like maybe he deleted it after he uploaded it. So ideally, when you click that, it'll download the document to your device, and then you can open it up and see their qualification. So if we want to verify that he's actually an EMT paramedic, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the DORA website, which is linked both in the volunteer system, it's linked in the planning guide. So if you don't know how to do it, you can also just Google DORA license lookup for Colorado. So I'm actually going to look up someone else. So you just type in their last name, their first name, hit submit. And then you can see, you can kind of use the city as an indicator, and to see if they have a license. So you see, we found her here. She has a license. It's active. That's great. If you're seeing anything that says, expired, that's totally fine. Retired, um, canceled would be, let's look in here. Oh, that's for an electrical thing. That doesn't even matter. So if we went in here and we saw anything like revoked, or there were some, if you clicked into detail and you saw any admonishments or disciplinary action, anything like that, that is what we're looking for to say that this person is not qualified. So as long as they have a copy of their license certificate that they can show you, that's great. If you find them on here, that's great. If it's active, expired, or retired, that's great too. And then you can just kind of check them off their list like, yep, they are qualified. For phlebotomists, it'll be a little different. You'll just want to reach out to them because sometimes they don't necessarily have a specific license. So with phlebotomists, you would simply reach out to them, ask them what their current proficiency is, how many sticks have they had in the last 6 months. If they're students, we do require them to be at 25 successful sticks in the last 6 months. And if they are professional, we like to get them to that 25 sticks, but instead simply ask them how many sticks have they had in the last 6 months. If it's getting close to our threshold, great. Ultimately, we leave it up to the medical coordinator to make the final decision on the medical volunteers and the phlebotomists at their health fair, because you are ultimately in charge of them, and making sure that they're fulfilling their tasks on the day of. So if you feel comfortable with the medical volunteer and they've checked these boxes, then we are good to go as well. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. It's VE as in V as in volunteer, E as in engagement. So VE at 365health.org. Thank you.